Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. It's kind of become a yearly tradition that I come and do a review of all of the new limited edition daisies for the year. I have been collecting these since 2012 when they came out with Daisy Sunshine. Not the 2019 version with the yellow bottle, but the original one back in the day. I have done videos on my collection of Daisy, Daisy Oh So Fresh, Daisy Love, and Daisy Dream. I have videos on all of those, and then I have a few of the yearly ones the past few years. I think I did Spring and Skies and oh, what was the orange one? I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, I have all of them. I've been wearing them because you know I was going to be getting these. I look forward to them every year. They seem to have come out a little later this year. They were a little harder to find than some other years, which has been a little stressful. So I did pick up all three of them. I'm going to tell you how I got them really fast. So I found Daisy Pop. I picked this one up from Sephora. I redeemed a Sephora Rouge reward for this, so I got it for $1. They have gone up in price. They are definitely more expensive than they have been in the past, but I'm really glad that I got to pick that one up. I also picked up Daisy Love Pop. This one I got at Ulta, and I used my 2,000 points for this, so I got this and then some other things. So I got this one completely free, which was absolutely awesome because this one sold out pretty quickly. They have been coming in and out, so put in searches, look at Dillard's, look at Macy's, look at Sephora and Ulta. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they are not there. This one was the last one that I got, and it was difficult for me to find. I was waiting for them to come into my Macy's store, and they never did, so I eventually ended up ordering this one from Macy's. It's going to be in my upcoming perfume haul. I actually haven't even hauled this one yet, but this is Daisy Oh So Fresh. This was the most expensive one. It's also the largest one. This one is 2.5 ounces. The other ones are 1.6 ounces and 1.6 ounces. So we're going to start with the original, which is a Daisy Pop, and it's just the regular Daisy. I am not the biggest fan of these bottles. I do not like that they are opaque. I like to be able to see how much I have of my perfume left. I do think the colors are kind of cute on the centers of the daisies. I do like when they have colored daisies though, and that's one thing that I'm kind of missing from this year's. In all of the past ones, they've had really colorful daisies and not just the white with the color. I get that they're going for more of a pop art type of vibe, but these are not my favorite bottles. Even though I'm a huge pink lover, I absolutely love pink, and I like pop art. The 60s, like there's a lot of cool art that came out of the pop art tradition. So these are not listed as having a nose on Fragrantica, but Alberto Morales has posted about all of them on his Instagram page. The other two have had dedicated pictures, but then this one was not featured individually. So I'm assuming that he did all three of them since he's been promoting them on his page. Everything is in a different language. I'm not really sure what language it's in. And there's very little like description. It just said like energy pop on it. I really like this one. This is really bright and refreshing. It's very citrusy. It kind of reminds me of the light blue in some ways, but maybe a little sweeter. It has a little bit more energy to it than a lot of the light blue and the light blue flankers. I've never tried Intense, which I know is everybody's favorite in there, but it does have that citrusness in here, and it's really good. So I'm wondering if it's kind of similar to Love is Love, that light blue flanker. I don't have that with me, unfortunately. So let me tell you the notes. Top notes are grapefruit, yuzu, and violet leaf. Middle notes are violet, jasmine, and kumquat. Base notes are pamplewood. I'm not familiar with pamplewood. Musk, and vanilla. I don't really get a musk in here at all. I don't really get a vanilla here at all. There's nothing creamy about it. It's very effervescent, almost a little bubbly. Definitely that grapefruit and the yuzu make it really nice and tart and refreshing. I can see this being really good in the summer and the heat. Definitely not something that you want to wear in cooler weather. It would, I feel like, really fade and just not perform or project as well. So I wanted to wait a little bit till it started warming up, hence why you're waiting till the end of March to get this, because I needed some warm days to wear these. I really liked how this performed. Are these very long lasting? No, they're not the most long lasting. It lasted about, 3 hours, 4 hours at the most, that I could still kind of get a hint of it. So I do love this one. I am looking forward to wearing this one a lot. And I really like grapefruit though. So if you're not a big grapefruit fan, you might not love this one, but I think this one is so good. Does it really smell like daisy? No, I feel like I'm missing a little bit of that strawberry. It's much more fruity than I'm used to in a daisy. I feel like it usually has a little bit more floralness to it, and I feel like they're usually a little bit more subdued. This one is much more in your face, but I do really, really like this one. I am looking forward to wearing this one a whole bunch. I'm going to be really sad. I feel like this might be one that I actually finish up. So, yeah, that makes me a little sad. All right, Daisy Oh So Fresh is the next flanker in this line. And this is actually the first Marc Jacobs I ever had, was the Daisy Sunshine, because my mom did not realize that Oh So Fresh and regular Daisy were different scents, and she just wanted to get me the bigger bottle that was the better value, which they were very different scents. And Daisy Sunshine was much better than Daisy Oh So Fresh Sunshine. So here we go. We have the same type of flowers. There's repeating colors here, so you have 2 each of the purple, the red, and the green. So with this one, we have, I think, well, I was going to say where I would place this in the line, but I'm going to wait till the end, make you wait. I do really like this one. It is another refreshing, bright type of a scent. It does remind me of the Daisy Oh So Fresh. I feel like it is very much in line with that. They have like just a little bit more bubbliness to them. They're not quite as sweet as some of the daisies are. The notes on this, the top notes are lemon, lime, and pear. Middle notes are raspberry, violet, and rose. Base notes are moss, cedar, and musk. I think this one is really nice. I've been wearing this one the past couple days. It's actually the scent I am wearing today as I'm filming this, and I've been really happy. It's a happy scent. I do get that lemon lime. It kind of reminds me a little bit of light blue in that regard, as well as like the last one. And I think it's just because it's that citrus, and it's kind of an effervescent citrus and just really nice. I would say longevity maybe slightly longer than Daisy, but not by much. Really about 4 hours. You want to spray something else on or top up. And I like to do that anyway. I like to kind of throughout my day, as my mood changes, add on different fragrances or change out my fragrance kind of. So I'm really happy. There's been some in recent years that I haven't loved the scents of, but this year I've been really happy with them. All right, the third one is Love Pop, and this one is usually the sweetest of them. This is kind of like the sweetest line that they have done. It is very cute. I love the packaging on it. Just the one big flower. I don't know. I've really enjoyed that with all of them in this line. Still, same thing. I would rather have a bottle that I can see through, and I wish it was a colored flower instead of just the plain white. I get why they did the purple, but also I think green would have been really a nice contrast with the purple writing, just to give it a little bit more color. This is definitely the sweetest of them, and almost a little sickly sweet to me. Normally I love sweet scents. Last year's Paradise was like my least favorite of all of the Marc Jacobs I think that I've ever smelled. And this one has some of that similarity. I feel like it's something with the note of whipped cream that they use, because the other one had whipped cream in it too, I believe. Yeah, it had whipped cream in it too. And I think there's something with the whipped cream note that they use that I'm just not a big fan of. And I haven't noticed that in other fragrances, so I don't know if it's just their proprietary whipped cream note or if it's the notes that they're putting it in with. I don't dislike this fragrance. I just don't love it. The other two were instant loves for me. This one was kind of like, I liked it, and then as it kind of settles, I'm like, not as big of a fan of it. So let me tell you the notes. The notes on this are cloudberry and bergamot. Middle notes are whipped cream and pistachio. Base notes are benzoin and musk. I don't really get pistachio. I get like the whipped cream, and I get what I guess is cloudberry. It kind of just smells like a sickly sweet generic fruit with whipped cream. And I'm not a big fan. Like, I will wear this and I will like it, but do I feel like it is as good as the other two? No, I feel like those are really refreshing. They're really nice. They have a presence to them. Like, this one kind of has a presence to it, but it almost smells like sick, just a little bit. Like you've had too many sweets and it made you sick, and it's like that sickly sweet. That's what I'm getting from it, which I know people are going to disagree with. That's fine. We all have different things that come to mind, and we smell different things because we have different skin chemistry. We have different senses that they interpret just slightly differently. So I would say Daisy Love Pop is my least favorite of the line, which makes me a little sad. I'd probably put Daisy in the middle. I like this one. I like this one a lot. I wish it was a bigger bottle. Like, that would be nice because I would probably go through more of it. And then I'm going to put Daisy Oh So Fresh Pop as my number one, which I don't think has ever happened that Oh So Fresh has been my favorite. It's usually Daisy Love or Daisy that's my favorite in the line, but I really, really like it this month or this year, and I'm very happy with them. I am really looking forward to getting Wild Daisy. That is on my list to pick up, so maybe that will be in my next perfume haul. Well, we shall see. Anyway, let me know if you've tried these, what your thoughts are on them. If you feel like they are familiar to you. Like, I feel like Daisy and Daisy Oh So Fresh, both of them are kind of familiar, and I think it's because there are some really great citruses out there and they are kind of in that style. So I would say the most unique of them is the Daisy Love. So if you want something different, something that you probably don't have in your collection already, that would be kind of my recommendation in terms of that. But the other two are fragrances that personally I would enjoy wearing much more. I feel like they are good for work. They are not going to be overly projecting. They're not going to probably set people off in terms of allergies or anything. I know some fragrances are just a lot. I feel like these have that good balance between having some fun but also feeling that they have some professionalism to them as well. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts, and if you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do so as well. And I can't wait to talk to you next time.